Federal cuts hit the National Weather Service. Thanks for joining us. I'm Melissa Carter, and this is ENN Now.
And I'm Harrison Favero. The National Weather Center in Oklahoma is facing problems that don't have to do with storms. OU Daily reports that probationary employees and OU meteorology students were let go as part of the Trump administration's Department of Government Efficiency review of federal agencies. With tornado season just around the corner, there are worries about how these job cuts will affect safety and storm preparedness. According to OU Daily, the layoffs could leave the National Weather Service too short-staffed to handle tornado emergencies.
The layoffs come at the start of tornado season in Oklahoma. Sunday evening, the first tornado warning supercell was spotted in Gold in southwest Oklahoma. Bella Buckner joins us in Tulsa with the week's weather outlook and if we can expect more storms.
You'll probably wake up to severe thunderstorms on Tuesday morning. Damaging winds is the main concern on Tuesday, but the biggest threat is a tornado developing. Storms will start in western Oklahoma on Monday night and move into eastern Oklahoma around 4 a.m. There's an elevated risk of fire weather through Friday because of strong winds. Temperatures will be mild this week with highs in the low 60s. With your weather outlook, I'm Bella Buckner.
Oklahoma senators are sharing their thoughts following the heated Oval Office meeting between President Trump and Ukrainian President Zelensky. Renee Blair joins us in Tulsa with their reactions.
According to NBC News, Senator James Lankford appeared on Meet the Press Sunday and said the Ukrainian president is rightfully concerned about Russia backing out of the agreements. Lankford was asked whether he was worried the United States was turning its back on longtime ally Ukraine. Lankford said, "No, we're not turning our backs on Ukraine, nor should we. Putin is a murderous KGB thug that murders his political enemies and is a dictator." Lankford did say that Trump is trying to get Russia and Ukraine to the table to negotiate. Senator Markwayne Mullin responded to the Oval Office meeting on Twitter with "Stop the war, end the killings, make a deal, and secure lasting peace." Mullin said that this war never would have happened if Trump was in office 3 years ago. Reporting in Tulsa, I'm Renee Blair.
A high-profile death row inmate is moving off death row following the U.S. Supreme Court's decision. Richard Glossip, who was convicted of killing a motel owner, has spent 27 years behind bars. He could have a new trial or could even go free. Glossip's murder conviction and death penalty was thrown out by the U.S. Supreme Court, as he has consistently maintained his innocence and avoided multiple attempts to execute him. The Supreme Court cited prosecutors' use of a witness who gave false testimony and had a mental illness that wasn't disclosed to defense lawyers.
Want to bet on basketball? You can't, and there's a battle over whether to change that. ENN's Banning Lutzenberger explains what's happening at the Capitol over gambling.
The Oklahoman reports that Governor Kevin Stitt will veto any bill that gives a sports betting monopoly to the state's tribes. Stitt was speaking about proposed legislation seeking to legalize sports betting in Oklahoma. Oklahoma remains one of the last states that have not legalized sports betting. Legislation is advancing at the state capitol that would legalize sports betting in Oklahoma.
It's the heart of basketball season, and sports director J.J. Stinn has the details on the Thunder and college teams making the highlight reel.
After losing to the T-Wolves in overtime, the Thunder are back with a 3-game win streak. They topped off the 3-game stretch on Sunday against the Spurs with a 14-point win on the road. J-Dub headlined the game with his career high in points at 41, becoming only the 8th Thunder player to mark 40 in their career. The two teams also got into a scuffle with Kendrick Williams and Lou Dort being ejected in the third quarter. The Thunder keep making historic strides as well, with J-Dub and Shea becoming only the 15th duo in NBA history and only the second in Thunder history to have 30-plus points and 0 turnovers in a game. The two combined for 72 of the 146 Thunder points, along with 15 assists. SGA is also now top 5 in Thunder history with threes made in consecutive games. With the women's basketball regular season over, the Cowgirls and Sooners have finished top 5 in their respective conferences. The OSU girls finished 3rd in the Big 12 and ranked at 21st in the nation with a 4-game win streak to end the season. The Sooners finished 5th in the SEC, ranked 13th in the country with a large 7-game win streak, topped off by beating 20th ranked Alabama.
And that's all the time we have for today. Thanks for joining us.
Be sure to keep checking our website and social media pages for more news from our team of student journalists.